10 through 6. You had a great list.
Okay.
Yours is also great. I'm gonna just put that out there. Oh, okay. Despite where the placings are, y'all have a great list.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
I feel like 10 through 6. At number 10, this might be a little controversial, but I have Kanye West.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Of course you do.
I ain't got nothing to say.
not top 5. Barely top 10. Barely.
I ain't got nothing to say.
If it wasn't, Bo, I'm telling you now. If it wasn't for all of his fire production on those first no, not just the first 3. Them first 5 albums.
So the cutoff for you was Yeezus in terms of production?
And he knew exactly which album. That is insane.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, that was actually. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeezus
I didn't
sick.
count that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, riding you.
Like, if it wasn't for those first 3 albums, not just the production, but the albums in general, like the rapping, the everything. If it wasn't for those first 3, along with
does Dark Fantasy not exist?
Dark Fantasy exists, bro.
Okay, go. Hey, go ahead. Go ahead.
You can see Rodney quivering. When Rodney felt, hey, you ever told a little kid that Santa wasn't real? That's how Rodney.
But really,
let's say something so bad. So bad.
I do love fantasy, but I love those first 3 albums the most.
Okay.
College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation. Graduation is my favorite Kanye album of all time.
That's valid for sure.
But I'm just telling you, he barely squeaks by Outkast.
Okay.
For me. He barely squeaks by Outkast. It's really just a measure of discography because rapping wise, Outkast got that by a
100%.
But it's the discographies with me. Kanye, like growing up, anytime I listen to like Graduation, especially, it made me feel good. It made me feel. It made me feel.
It took that nigga back somewhere. You saw that?
Yeah, like that. Hey, that's what good music do. It take you back. It take you back to a time in your life.
But all jokes aside, it made me feel like it gave me more confidence growing up.
Exactly.
It made me feel like I could actually fly.
It made you feel like you could do anything.
Yeah, and that was just from Graduation. Now, when I listened to College Dropout and Late Registration, I would listen to those more in my adult year. I mean, I'm still an adult now. Okay. But when I was like working at Bosch and Mercedes and stuff like that, those are the albums that got me through those nights. Because especially Spaceship.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Spaceship, I will forever be in my heart. I've been working this grave shift and I ain't get paid shit. I wish I could buy me a spaceship and fly. If my manager insults me again, I will be and after I fuck the manager up and then I'll store the register.
Let's go back to the gap. But go ahead.
Look at my song. But that's why Kanye's at my number 10. It's just like, just growing up, it's just every part of his discography matched my life in a way.
What he was back then.
When he
first, yeah, for sure.
And then, it's not that Fantasy wasn't a great album, because it definitely is. These just resonated the most with me.
I can understand that.
And
because he was more relatable with those first 3 albums. But then, when you get to 808s and then Fantasy, that's more him. That's more that celebrity sort of rich talk. That's when you get into his ego.
Exactly. And then at number 9, I got Eminem.
Okay.
Eminem Show. Marshall Mathers LP.
Okay.
Recovery
is fire.
Recovery. I like Recovery.
Mathers LP 2.
My favorite song on Recovery is with Lil Wayne on No Love.
Okay.
Because, boy, that Lil, like, I remember that verse all the way. I think that might have been the first rap song I probably ever heard in my life that I could learn word for word. Like,
yeah.
And Eminem is just him, his technical ability, the lyricism. He's everything you want in a great rapper. Well, the only reason why he's this low is because he's white and on split.
Hey, whoa. That's crazy.
No, that's a joke. No, all jokes aside.
Was
like,
it?
Yeah,
this is a joke, nigga.
The little music thing.
No, but no.
Law and Order. Go
no,
ahead.
that was a joke. That was a joke. But Eminem is just, the only reason why he's at number 9 is just because I just like these other artists more.
That's fair.
And that's a lot of reason why like from my top 5 is like those are the artists that I love the most. But 6 through 8, number 8, Killer Mike, easily.
I'm not mad at.
Easily. Y'all, do I even need to say why?
Nope.
You don't.
All right. Nas is at number 7.
Mm-hmm. I'm not mad.
Correct,
don't need to say anything.
Correct.
Yeah, don't need to say
Correct.
anything. But this is surprisingly, Black Thought is at number 6 for me. Just misses the top 5.
All right.
Because when I listened to Black Thought, I'm asking DJ like, what are some Black Thought? I was listening to a whole bunch of albums from back to front before I went on the cruise and everything, and when I was on that cruise, too. I asked DJ, well, let me hear some Black Thought albums that you got. Volumes 1 through 3. I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, come on, keep it going, keep it. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the congregation at church, and it's like the pastor's speaking. You know
Come on, Pastor.
Come on, bring it. And he's like, and every time I'm like, I hear a bunch of like wordplay, lyricism, the flow, the beats, it's
Immaculate.
Immaculate. Black Thought has been jumped to one of my favorite albums, one of my favorite artists of all time.
Did you see the freestyle?
I didn't.
The Funk Flex?
This nigga freestyled for 11 minutes.
I need to listen.
And it
to
wasn't like no bullshit freestyle.
it.
Like they can go in there and actually pick out what he's saying and research and study. Like it's like imagine like he freestyled to Pimp a Butterfly. Think about it like that. That was on the level of rapping that he was on. Like he freestyled to the level where Method Man was there and no one remembers that.
Damn, I didn't even remember that.
That's what I'm saying.
and that's another reason why.
And that's another golden rapper right there in and of himself.
And that's why, like, the 6 through 25, like, Black Thought is literally at the top of that mountain. This is how I'm kind of, I did it who I thought was the better lyricist, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Nas even holds a candle to what Black Thought did, lyricism wise, not overall, but lyricism wise, and that's.
And I'm sure you got some lyricists ahead of him.
What?
Ahead of Black Thought on the list.
What made you say that?
I feel like you do.
Because I mean,
come on now.
He's 6, so you got 5 other people.
And based on your list and what it's like been geared towards, more like lyrical like type of rappers. So that's what I would expect.
Your turn.
This guy.
Evil laugh is crazy.
Go, nigga! Like we waiting on you. Like.
you gotta read the room, you know.
What's the room saying? You done forgot who list. Lord have mercy.
No, I got it. I'm trying to count. I might only have. Fuck it, will be alright. Anyway, my next one after Rhapsody is Wayne.
Really?
In no top 10?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Can I interject real quick? I forgot my 11th. My 11th is Wayne. Wayne is my 11th.
How you mean you forgot, Rodney? You looking at a paper with
no, but I forgot to say it though. Oh. I forgot to say because I stopped at Cole. I stopped at 12.
Sir.
I stopped at 12, but yeah, go ahead. So we could kind of talk about him like jointly, basically.
Yeah. I mean, he got multiple primes. He was destroying everybody beat. Mm-hmm. All of them.
Yeah.
I just work ethic. Work. He be coming. Hell yeah. He be putting out.
We can sample that too.
Dozens of songs. Doesn't he? It's insane. I don't think right now. I don't think it's fair to judge him based off of right now.
Definitely not. Because this is a man a decade out of his prime, so it's like, and his prime was a decade plus in and of itself.
And he's been doing this since we've been alive for real.
Since before we were alive.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's kind of like M in that regard. Like I think a lot of M's projects past his prime, or well, not even a lot of them because ain't that many of them. But
yeah,
M past his prime is better than Wayne past his prime, but by a little bit.
I don't know.
By just a
That's
tad. By just a tad.
That's a different conversation.
But it's kind of like that, and it kind of like that for me.
Okay, I got you.
Like when y'all said Wayne couldn't, like you can't really judge him now based on what he's already done before.
But yeah. To add to your point, I agree. Wayne, for me, when you talk about just somebody running the game and having dominance, I think in terms of pure dominance, he might have been the most purely like in terms of like having a stranglehold on the culture. I think Wayne might be like the greatest run in that regard in hip hop history.
I agree.
Because especially if you look at everything starting with the Carter, you go to the Carter 2, Dedication, Drought, you go to like all them projects. By the time 08 come around, Carter 3 come out, not only is he the biggest rapper, arguably, he's one of the biggest artists in the world. And the quality and the consistency, you look at that mixtape, just the mixtape run alone, where he was, like you said, killing everybody's beat. Killing.
That was a death sentence for real.
Yeah, for real.
When you heard your beat come on, you're like, oh, somebody remixed my. You heard that lighter flick? It was a rap.
Yeah, exactly.
it was a rap. He didn't even had to start rapping yet.
Facts. I was listening to Drought 3 before I came here. He said I could jump on any nigga's song and make a part 2. And when you just how true that was.
Let's say because he did it.
How true that was. Because on Drought 3, it's like an hour and a half of him just straight killing all of the biggest beats of the time. Not even just in rap, just R&B, just black urban music in general, killing them.
And that's how you know it's influential, because even Joyner Lucas was doing that too.
Yeah, and that's why I get to
like on SoundCloud.
And I get to the influence conversation because Wayne, arguably in terms of pure influence, is up there with the highest highs of like hip hop in terms of like influencing the genre. Because how many people got locks because of Wayne? How many people got face tats because of Wayne?
Like
how many people got Lil in their name? That's all Wayne. Everybody post Wayne's prime look like him. Like all the SoundCloud rappers, they all look like Wayne. And a lot of the biggest rappers that came from there, they say they don't they say they don't write their lyrics. They don't really like write it down to a pad because of Wayne.
And a lot of times you can tell.
But it's just the
correct.
Yep, for sure. But it's just the fact that he influenced that many people. But like you could say that, but like a Juice WRLD was influenced to freestyle all his lyrics because of people like Wayne and people like Jay.
He's the exception.
Exactly. So just the influence conversation alone, that can go on for hours when it comes to Wayne. Obviously, he's not what he was now. He's not what he is. He's not what he was today, but it doesn't really take away from the fact that when you were that excellent for that long, kind of give a pass for, it's your 14th, 15th album.
To an extent, yeah.
Your 14th, 15th album in almost 30 years. At that point, you've already done too much for me to take away from your legacy.
Like, what is there more to say?
There's really nothing more. Because when you really think about accomplishments as a rapper, what else is there for Wayne to really accomplish?
Yeah, exactly.
Other than the Super Bowl. Other than that.
He wasn't getting that.
He ain't getting that shit.
Yeah,
he didn't need to have it.
Not after he threw a whole fit about it.
Facts.
Right, and then on top of that, you see clips of his other
performance. WrestleMania, boy.
WrestleMania, and then he talk about "Don't stop." I'm like, yeah, stop, stop.
No, facts.
Sit down.
Stop. Get some help.
But yeah, that's where I I just had to interject because we had similar picks when it came to our top 10, 11.
Yeah. My next one, I kind of just plugged it in because I heard we mentioned this person earlier, and I realized that I was missing one, so I kind of just plugged that person in. I'm going Common, just because had to have Common in there somewhere.
Yeah, I just put all mine. I forgot to mention as honorable mentions. If we do this again in the future, which I'm pretty sure we will, they'll be there.
Yeah, so
more or less.
But classic albums, I would say, in my opinion.
Yes, for sure.
Say classic albums, production's top tier. He definitely got a bunch of deep cuts too. Definitely got a bunch of deep cuts. Movie soundtracks too. He stay getting movie soundtrack work every time. Every time he be like, God damn.
He pop out Fast and Furious soundtrack. He pop out
him and John Legend.
For sure. They eating off of that.
Nigga, stay popping up some doggone well.
He was on Offset album. Kiari, John Legend, he was on there.
Oh, I thought you meant Common. I was like, nigga, what?
That'd be a hell of a collab, and how would that even sound?
That's what I was confused. That nigga was lost. After that, I got Doom.
Mm-hmm. Surprised he's not hired.
It's Doom.
I'm very surprised he's not hired.
I'm just glad he's on there.
I mean,
we already knew.
You know,
you don't want to talk about don't talk about my list.
Yeah, don't talk about my list. Let me reveal the list. The list reveal itself. You ain't got to goddamn. Thank you. All right.
All right.
After that, let me see.
Ain't nothing to say about it. We're reaching the point where we're starting to have a lot of the same picks. So ain't really
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Well, y'all two are.
Then I'm gonna go Method Man.
That's another one. Yeah. Fuck.
That nigga, boy. Method Man. I mean, yeah, we know he was in Wu-Tang and albums, but to me, what got me, Method Man so cold that he literally stopped cussing in his verses, and it took somebody saying it for me to actually notice.
Yeah.
Like, that's how nice his shit was, that you didn't even realize that he wasn't doing it until you were like, wait a minute.
Will Smith,
and then you go back. Yeah.
Oh, Will Smith is on my list too.
Definitely. Yeah. Okay, for sure.
He ain't even honorable mention, but
hell no.
Will Smith now today, I'm sorry to sidetrack, but Will Smith now today is like that old nigga who still tries to play basketball with the younger cats, thinking that they don't know.
Hey, young and ball up top.
They don't know nothing about the game, young buck. You don't know how this game is played here, nigga. You are not Uncle Drew. Like,
that's what I was thinking about when he said it.
Like, I'm just crazy. That's what Will Smith thinks he is. He's talking about I like pretty girls.
This nigga is crazy.
Hey, I like pretty girls.
Hey, he gonna watch. They gonna play
so
that.
Bizarre.
You saw Aries Spears talking about that shit. That shit was garbage.
Niggas is stupid. But go ahead.
I put a pin out the grenade, then I threw it. Bite off more than I could chew, then I chew it. Boy, that nigga was on his head, boy. That nigga was on his head.
Oh, shit.
My God.
Oh, I'm dead.
On his head, boy.
Oh, I'm done.
All right. 6.
All right.
I gotta go. I gotta go Nas at 6.
Nas, Godson.
At 6. Got to. All freshman year of college. I had that part all freshman year of college.
I had it at one point, to tell you the truth.
When
I had cut my hair down, I had got it.
Oh, I didn't even see. I remember High Top Rodney and then this Rodney. I don't remember.
Yeah, you remember.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that.
The signature fade with the bevel blade. That's a major key.
Yeah.
I told her she's smart and loyal. I like that. That's a major key. You didn't even remember that song, do you?
Hell no.
That's Nas' album done off a Khaled album, so that's why. Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm thinking something wrong with me. You on that bullshit. That's why. You know I don't like that nigga.
Who does like that nigga?
God.
Who? Khaled.
Oh yeah,
Stand that motherfucker.
Because what does he even do?
I'm saying, I literally,
we the best.
Yeah.
I was literally on YouTube watching niggas make beats and shit. I was listening and I said, damn, this sound familiar. I listened to the radio a couple days after. I said, niggas, this is the same. Okay, so I watched a nigga make this beat. He got other niggas on the song. So what did you even do here?
No, I seen.
What was the point?
I seen a clip. I think it was Breakfast Club or it was like Rosenberg and them. It was something like that. He said that what he do is that he knows he's got a great ear, so he could tap a producer and show, no, that's trash. Don't use that. That's inauthentic.
Okay.
He knows the heart of the music.
But that's fine.
That's an A&R.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying. This nigga's a glorified A&R. Rick Rubin, the same thing. Cool. But Rick Rubin isn't like, hey, here's my album that I didn't do anything musically on.
Right, yeah,
Rick Rubin is exalting. Rick Rubin had an interview with Kendrick at one point, but when
Yeah.
I actually looked at
After Damn.
but then exactly. But no, actually, it was before Damn.
Before?
It was in between
As it was coming
Butterfly, but before Damn. It was
okay.
about 6 months or so before, maybe 8 months.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, Rick Rubin had an interview with Kendrick, and when you think about Rick Rubin, you're like, oh yeah, no, Rick Rubin is like one of the tastemakers of hip hop, but he's like, nigga, I don't even know how to make music.
Yeah, from Beastie Boys, but to Jay-Z,
exactly.
But that's fine. He don't know how
At
because
least- at
he's
least
honest about what he does.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
that's
yeah.
fact.
It's not like you're sitting here acting like you're doing all this and it's like
Because
Rick Rubin worked with Trav, I think, too.
Because Khaled got mad at
Tyler.
Tyler, yeah, Call Me If You Don't Get Lost, right?
Nah, Igor.
Igor? Okay.
I listened to Igor today.
because he
Fire.
lost.
He lost the
He beat
number
him out,
one.
yeah.
And then Tyler went on to win the Grammy for that album, too, as he
Yeah,
should.
I'm like, I mean, Khaled, you don't,
He didn't do shit.
you kind of,
But he made compilation albums.
he's like Jerry Jones for he's like Jerry Jones for
compilation
Dallas.
albums with 1 or 2 songs that go off, and then the rest of it, there's no content.
There isn't supposed to be any content. He made compilation album, throwing shit at the wall and hoping something stick.
Tyler said that his whole identity is being number one. So when he didn't get that number
It is.
one,
We
checked
the
nigga-
best.
It checked nigga ego. He had to sit with that.
It did.
Yeah, but go ahead.
We the best. That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
But you're not
Really,
because
never
you
worked.
lost. And I think he had a promo with Monster Energy drink or something.
He did.
And still lost.
Yeah.
You still lost. You had a promo with a major drink company. Still
and
lost.
still lost and still ain't did nothing.
To some mysterious shit he said.
Yeah. I make albums that you could play in the barbershop.
Nobody has ever. Nobody has. I'm never gonna do a barbershop and somebody say, "Hey, play that DJ guy."
I've been going to the barbershop for years. They got Alexa and everything. I hear, hey Alexa, play Drake. Alexa, play Lil Baby. I ain't never heard nobody say, hey Alexa, play that new DJ Khaled album.
The messed up part about it is they don't even say his name; they say his songs.
Because he has no real
Contribution.
brand because he didn't do anything.
Hey, what's that song? If any, at the most, they say what's that song with Lil Wayne with T.I. and all
That literally, I forget every chance you get. Even what's Khaled's album?
Yeah,
because
like
I think Baby and Dirt. That's it.
even all I do is win. They don't even say all I do
I
is
forgot
win.
about that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, God did.
That's a long ass fucking song.
But that song
is like 8 minutes.
You can't not deny though. This song is immaculate.
I'm not. I mean, it's in my playlist, but I'm just saying.
Jay's
8
feature alone
minutes.
is half the song.
Appreciate it, man.
8 minutes.
Yeah, nah.
But yeah, go ahead.
It's preposterous. No, that was my 10 through 6.
Oh, that was your 10 through 6?
Yeah,
Okay, I got
whatever
you.
number we were on.
All right, I got you.
6.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run through it. Outkast 10th.
Yeah.
What needs to be said that hasn't already been said? One of the greatest discographies of all time. 2 of the greatest rappers, not just 1, 2 of the greatest rappers of all time. Right. I hate when people lowball Big Boy because without Big Boy, there is no Andre 3000 and vice versa. And if you really listen to Big Boy, he held his own and got Andre on more than a few songs throughout the discography.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was, and I say this about every time there's a group, whoever gets exposed the most, whoever does most of the hooks, and that's the one that's gonna end up getting most of the attention. That happened with Quavo, Sway Lee.
Yeah, but
it always happens.
But the thing is that the better artists can still be hidden within that exposure.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I know
what you mean.
Yeah, I just feel like Big Boy doesn't get a lot of the credit that he does. That's the pretty much my list right there.
That's why that's exactly why I wanted to do Outkast as a group because I don't like when people lowball Big Boy.
Right, like he wasn't an essential part of that.
Wasn't an essential part of Atlanta. Like those 2 are the most important Atlanta hip hop anything.
You can say that Andre was probably the brain of Outkast, but I think Big Boy was kind of the heart and soul, or maybe the other way around.
I think they're 1-2 punch. There's Shaq and Kobe. That's Shaq and Kobe. Yeah, that's how I view them. Like there would be no Andre 3000 without Big Boy and vice versa. So for that, I think they're the most important Atlanta hip hop musicians of all time.
Indeed.
I think without them, hip hop as a whole would be completely different.
Easily.
You don't get no T.I. You don't get the first.
South?
You don't
exactly.
even, hell, I'll put it like you don't even get Killer Mike without them.
That's what I'm saying. You don't get it. Literally, you don't, because Mike's first feature was on the Outkast project.
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally, you don't get any of the rappers that came from Atlanta after without these two. Like, you don't get that first generation of trap, that second generation of trap. You don't get Thug, you don't get Gunna, Baby, you don't get none of them people without Outkast.
Exactly.
That's why I want to honor them as a duo. But going forward, speaking of Atlanta, Lil Baby, my 10.
Top.
What
number was that?
10. This is purely based. Well, no, actually, no. Baby's 9.
Yeah.
Baby 9. This is based purely on my listening. Y'all know Lil Baby, one of my favorite artists all the time. Baby was the soundtrack for me in college. I'm not gonna lie. Every verse, every feature, the album, you can't lie. My Turn was huge. It was everywhere. Songs like Whoa, songs like We Paid, going crazy. He had one of arguably the greatest rap run in the 2010s, in the 2020s. In terms of trap, easily. Like, there's no denying that. And he's definitely an Atlanta great.
He is.
Definitely.
It's just a shame about his fall off, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't even try to be funny.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying though.
I'm not. It ain't you. It's Rodney React. Rodney. Yeah.
Okay, y'all ready? Hey, y'all's favorite. Y'all gonna love this one. Another Atlanta legend. Y'all want to guess who it is?
Hell no.
T.I.
Nope.
Gunna.
Think later on.
Thug.
Nope.
After Gunna.
No, I'm just around that generation.
Rich Homie Quan?
No.
Yeah, I know you been saying that.
Take a guess. Think real Atlanta.
Nigga, read the paper.
Quavo.
Fuck no. I already had them as a duo, as a group.
I mean, yeah. But...
Hey, Playboy Cardi.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, bullshit.
Cardi 8th. This is when, like I said, at this point, we're diving into my favorite artists in terms of, like, what made me fall in love with the genre.
Which was, in the genre being...
Hip-hop.
Okay.
You don't think Cardi hip-hop?
I mean, for that to make you fall in... That was what made you fall in love with hip-hop.
That's one of the artists, for sure. Because let me tell you why.
Rockstar, man.
Let me tell you why. When it comes to pure energy, when it comes to the actual vibe, you can't act like Die Lit wasn't tough.
I like Die Lit.
Niggas start using
everything after that was
words and shit. Shit that don't really mean nothing when it comes to vibe and energy.
Okay,
and,
I'll give you that. I do like Die Lit.
Hey, but let me say, Cardi, when it comes down to it, never been the greatest lyricist. Never been the greatest technical rapper.
Clearly.
Exactly.
But for me, it's always been something with Cardi music that just always has kept me invested. It's his vocal.
Is it crack? Is it crack? Is it crack that you smoke?
No, it's the vocal inflections. It's the fashion. It's the way he reinvents his style and his sound with every single project.
What they gonna do with the
This, you know what I'm saying? No, and hey, dare I say it? The influence. You can't act like
he
nigga
ain't been around that long.
You don't see the artists that came up after him?
No,
the SoundCloud, all the rappers, like the Rage aesthetic. This nigga helped pioneer a whole micro genre of hip hop. The Rage music?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, Yeats.
I know their names.
Those guys all got a foothold because of Cardi. Because of a whole lot of Red. Fact check me on it.
I better chop their foot off. I don't know. I ain't listening to nothing.
I feel you. But yeah, that's why Cardi is my 8th.
No.
After this,
Higher than Tupac.
you gonna like this.
All right.
Juice WRLD.
All right. I ain't mad at you.
Juice WRLD.
I am a little bit.
You still?
Your list just gets more preposterous as we keep going.
Like I said, this is why I said this is a pure bias. This ain't got shit to do with
bullshit.
who the greatest lyricist is. But you get towards my top 5, then y'all will be like, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so you get the Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD, for the run that he had, for the little bit of time he was here, Juice WRLD made a lot of music that spoke to me, that I can relate to. He was a kid from Chicago, middle class background, who just had a dream and executed it.
You from Chicago?
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you. I'm sorry.
He said that shit's hard just now. You know what I mean.
And you're not gonna act like Juice WRLD wasn't one of the greatest freestylers of all time.
No, he was. Easily.
And pure talent wise, Juice easily was one of the most talented artists of his generation.
Yeah,
that's undeniable.
Easily, no.
That's undeniable. There's no debating that.
It was just tragic what happened to him.
Facts. I mean, he freestyled whole songs. They turned into hits and could really rap for real. Like technical ability, punchline. You seen that? You seen that?
Funk Flex?
Not even Funk Flex. Not even just that. The Eminem one.
Oh
Westwood,
yeah. That's
where
what
he rapped
I was
over
about.
Eminem beats for hour. Mm-hmm. Flow was immaculate. It all made sense. Mm-hmm. Wordplay, lyricism. Eminem himself gave him credit for that. He said you could tell it was a little bit of written, but for the most part, slipping in and out of written in terms of freestyle, he mastered that like effortlessly. He was only 21 when he passed. So imagine what he could have did if he had had the chance to live another 5-6 years where he would be at in his career now. I think we would have a very different conversation. I think he would make a lot more sense in placements if he was still here.
Right.
Personally. But yeah. And then 6, you get to ASAP Rocky.
All right.
For me, Rocky has one of my favorite flows of all time. He got one of my favorite cadences of all time. Legendary mixtape. Mm-hmm. Definitely was influential to the underground that came up in terms of the fashion, the look aesthetic, and just overall his music. He made different sounding project, every project sound different. Every project, he evolved, got better over time. He experimented. You can't say that he did the same thing over and over again.
One thing I liked about Rocky was his swagger. Like
he
made every rap, every word he said
just smooth, like,
effortless. Like,
yeah, like his career. Like I think he's one of, if not the most charismatic rapper.
Even in the Highest to Lowest movie.
Yeah,
he was just kind of chilling, even when he was getting shot at by Denzel Washington.
His whole brand was swag.
He was like,
I ain't see him yet. Chill out. I ain't see him yet. I don't know what you about to say.
And then Spider-Man showed up, and
but yeah, literally to the point to where the very first song he came out with that really like caught wind was called Purple Swag. He's always been about that braggadocious kind of like, sort of like Cameron type of like energy, kind of like come through kind of fly, you know, the way he dressed, like just the overall charisma and the aesthetic. That's what always made me such a fan of Rocky. Just the way that the way he presented himself. Even now, even like interviews, everything about Rocky, just cool. And that's kind of like part of like what I love about hip hop is the braggadocious nature of it, the swagger, the sort of like the boldness, the grandeur of it. And he embodies that for me more than like any other rapper on this list, personally. So that's why he is on my 6. Or he is my 6th rapper of all time.
He's on your 6?
Nigga, just go. Read your top 5, nigga.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Look, good God, that's already the first quarter, and these people have scored 21-0. Damn.
This brief
anyway, I'm sorry.
Has been brought to you by Black News. Thank you.
All right.
Back from commercial.
All right.
And
top 5. Finally, the home stretch.
Number 5, because this game, I gotta get to that. Well, not really, but I bought tickets, so I'm going to it. But at my number 5,
kinda,
JID.
Okay.
The only reason why he's at 5 is because I came in I got it attached to his music kind of late compared to the other ones that I mentioned that are in my top 4. And like I said, he's definitely the one that I do agree with you, Rodney, that he'll be the best by the end of his tenure.
Yeah.
Like when he gets much older than he is now.
He's only 34 now, so.
Exactly. So he still got some time, but you already know time is undefeated. So
yeah, that's true.
But from the flow, the lyrics,
another
Atlanta rapper. Like I realized I got a lot of New York and Atlanta rappers.
I got a lot of Atlanta.
I mean, that's where a lot of them come from.
I mean, yeah.
I ain't.
There's only so much you can do.
Not a thing, but I ain't really got too many West Coast artists on my list.
Yeah, I got West Coast artists on mine. But the thing is, like, even with Jid himself, I still think he deserves a lot more credit, of course. But you already know the whatever's trending is what is gonna get played, and of course, and it's sad that he's one of the ones that suffers from that. Exactly. Even a lot of the ones from Dreamville, like Boz, don't sleep on Boz.
I mean, they can rap, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Earth Gang. Y'all say we're in a post-lyricist era.
Yeah.
I think lyricism is starting to make its way back to the forefront. Kendrick is running the game, so he's kind of resetting that bar.
I agree to a degree, but because you hear so many mainstream rappers, quote unquote, out there,
that's some old nigga shit right there.
Whatever, nigga, whatever. Go ahead. A lot of times it's going to get tuned out. Like, I don't think Kendrick can run this on his own. Unfortunately, I think Kendrick's little run right now is going to be like... This is going to be a weird analogy, weird comparison. But kind of like how, you know how there's running quarterbacks in the league now, dual threat quarterbacks in the NFL now? Mm-hmm. It's going to be kind of like how people saw Randall Cunningham. Kind of like an anomaly rather than a mainstay. But at the same time, that doesn't mean it still won't... Kendrick's influence still won't bring another generation of rappers that care about the lyricism back, like how dual threat running quarterbacks are in the league now. I get it. It's a weird comparison and analogy and stuff, but that's kind of what I got. And with that being said, the same could be said about my number 4, which is Denzel Curry.
All right.
Which, when I first heard Melt My Eyes, See Your Future, I was like, why did I sleep on this man so long? On this man's music so long? Because Melt My Eyes, See Your Future really touched me. That album got me through some times got me through some bad times for real. Yeah. Like, from front to back, the lyricism, people draw guns, so how could Let Erase Me? I'm like, ooh. That hit me right here, guys.
Jigga Man made his first album at 26. I passed 25. I was 17.
Getting rich.
Ain't no way I was going to take what people tell me. Run the jewels because I kill a mic on any LP.
Exactly. Like, he's definitely somebody who deserves a lot more credit than he's due.
He's only 30.
And he's only 30, right. And I think that I personally think he should be in the spot where JID is at right now. Not necessarily on Dreamville, but as far as like...
Do y'all think they're in the same bracket? Or do you think one's slightly more... I think Jid might be more ahead just because he's on Dreamville.
Right.
Not to lowball Jid or like disrespect him.
Yeah. Same here. I personally say they're on the same bracket. Because I low-key do think Curry's the better album... Not album.
The better album artist?
Nah, Jid got that, but I think he's the overall better rapper and lyricist
than Jid
is.
That's bold.
Flow wise, Jid's got it.
Do you think versatility is what you're talking about?
Versatility,
versatility of topics.
Versatility of topics. Denzel Curry has that. As far as lyricism, they're about even. I think I like. Curry's punchlines a little bit better.
Do you think that's more of a product of Denzel being in the game longer and having more projects to kind of like live out different like lyrical sort of like topics and things like that? I Jid only has what 4?
What albums?
Yeah,
he has
Never Story, DiCaprio 2, Forever Story, and now God Does Like Ugly.
Yeah, I think that's definitely what it is with Curry.
And that's in 8 years. Denzel got at least 7, 8.
Yeah, he had like...
That's inside of like a decade.
Right, I just can't name them all, but he has more than Jid does. And I think that's what it is too, him being in the game longer.
Yeah.
But I mean, I personally think that he's a slightly better rapper. Slightly. Like, it's neck and neck. You know, but... Who knows? He says that in his next album, this is the best he's going to be lyrically and stuff.
I'm hoping
up until that point, you know. So, with that being said, number 3. Now, this is the most underrated rapper, damn near of all time.
Big Crit.
I couldn't say it, nigga.
My fault.
Now you see what I be saying. Y'all be predicting the list.
Exactly, but no, Big Crit definitely is super underrated.
Do you not have Pac on your list?
Huh?
You talk all that shit and you ain't got Tupac on your list, nigga? Damn.
Excuse me?
You're excused. God damn.
That's what I feel like.
I got my OGs on the list.
Damn.
I got my OGs on the list now.
Who?
The Nas's, the Hoes, the Pacs.
The Hoes?
hey, now he deflecting. Niggas think they
who?
Go ahead.
But yeah, no, man, I was hoping y'all would catch that. Like, if I ain't have Biggie there, you know Pac wouldn't go be.
Hell no.
So why make an issue of it when you know you didn't have the nigga on there?
He's self-projecting.
That's called what we call, ladies and gentlemen, a red herring.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. So no, but Big Crit definitely. This one is more personal though, because Forever Is a Mighty Long Time is like a double album, and he's one of those rappers like if you know, you know.
See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody got personal preference.
So it's like Big Crit definitely has quality to his music. What's his other album called? Cadillactica, smooth, jazzy type album. It's Better This Way is another good one.
And he be producing the fuck out of them.
And exactly, he's a producer of his own music, bro.
Yeah.
So I think that's why he deserves a lot more credit than he gets. The only reason why he doesn't is because he's independent, and you already know how the industry treats independent artists.
He's West Coast, isn't he?
No. He's South.
Well,
he's Mississippi, sir.
Yeah.
Mississippi,
Oh, okay,
sir.
my fault.
He's down there.
Real South.
But like I said, his music got me through another. Like every day during work, Forever Is a Mighty Long Time, and Crit Is Here type stuff. Every day doing work, I'm just bobbing my head to the beat and making sure that the boss ain't coming around. So you know what I'm saying.
That shit.
But literally, yeah. Underrated, bro. Please, y'all. Big Crit, K-R-I-T. Look him up. And then number 2, I have J. Cole.
All right.
Valid.
I don't care about the whole.
This shit too easy for me now.
Exactly. Like this list. I don't really care that he backed out of the battle. Like I said, I don't think that's
a stain on his legacy.
Yeah, that's a stain on his legacy. He shouldn't have did it. I agree with that. Like if you was just gonna do all that, you might as well just kind of. I would rather you say that and then just don't say nothing else afterward.
I agree
and let people wonder. Eventually, nobody was gonna care afterwards.
Facts.
Instead of just backing
taking
out.
it back. Yeah.
But Jay, you said this about Jordan Lucas. He's not hired. Well, ain't nobody really give a fuck about Jordan Lucas other than me. So it's like.
You remember when he did that song with Will?
Hell no.
And the crazy part is the song. Oh yeah, he did a song with Will. Yeah, the song was about Will too, though.
Was that 2019?
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm surprised you remember that of all things.
Shit, I remember the thumbnail. I don't remember the song. Ask me if I clicked on that.
I bet he don't want to feel like Will now.
I remember the thumbnail.
I bet he don't want to feel like Will now. You talk about I hope my son gets raised like Jaden. I'm like
shit.
Nah. Anyway, continuing. J. Cole is the only thing that brings him short of Kendrick is because he's not as legendary as Kendrick is. He didn't have.
They're in the same bracket. They're in the same exact bracket, in my opinion.
I'll give you that.
It's a 1A, 1B.
Yeah, he's like Kendrick only beats him by just a tad bit too.
I feel like Cole. If Cole came out in any other, if Kendrick wasn't what he is, because I mean, it speaks to what Cole is to be the number 2 to somebody like that. That speaks in and of itself to how great you really are. Because I think Cole is more of a product of. He came out in an era where you have one of the greatest musicians that's ever lived behind or ahead of you.
Right.
So I think that's the only thing.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's mine.
Someone else is here. And that's
yeah, no, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, J. Cole for me, like, classic albums around the board. All Eyes on Me. Oh no, I'm tripping. For your eyes only.
That was cold. I ain't know that.
Yeah. You didn't hear that? Of course, 2014 Forest Hill Drive. A lot of reasons why he's up here for me is because he does definitely hold a candle to Kendrick, at least the closest.
Yeah.
Because a lot of their albums are on par with each other. In my opinion, like 2014 is his To Pimp a Butterfly to me. For Your Eyes Only is like Kendrick is like Damn to me.
Yeah.
Like they're damn near neck and neck. No pun intended. But yeah, no. J. Cole holds a special place in my heart too, because like growing up, I related to a lot of his music too.
For sure.
Even though I'm from South Carolina and North Carolina, and his music definitely got me through a lot of bad times too.
As it did a lot of people.
Yeah, like even from like, cause it's motivational. It's not just about the way he grew up, poor in the hood and stuff like that. Everybody can relate to it and can resonate with people. And I keep saying lyricism. Y'all already know about that. And with that being said, my number one is obviously
Mr. Duckworth.
Correct.
Exactly.
Okay, Llama.
Kendrick Lamar. Do I even need to say anything?
Yeah.
Do I even need to say anything?
You ain't need to.
But I'm going to. So Kendrick.
Nigga, it's Kendrick. What else is there
Legend to say? Just recently beat the brakes off of Drake. All of his albums are classic.
I wouldn't say all of them.
Except for GNX.
I'd say Section 80 and GNX.
I'll say Section 80 is classic.
I don't think Section 80 is no
Good Kid,
classic.
To Pimp a Butterfly, and Damn You Say.
Undeniable. All three are some of the greatest albums ever created.
I'll give you
ever.
that. We said Mr. Morale.
I don't think it's been enough time for Mr. Morale and GNX to become classics.
Steppers is my favorite of his discography, though.
But I will say this: none of his albums were ever bad.
No, never.
Like, if anything, they've all been kind of top 10 at some point. Maybe except for Section 80. But
his worst album is better than most artists' best.
Correct.
Exactly. And which would you say is his worst album?
Section 80. You know what? It's between Section 80 and GNX and me personally.
Yeah, the only reason why is GNX to me is his worst for the same reason why Don't Tap the Glass is Tyler's worst.
That's his equivalent. Don't Tap the Glass and GNX are like the equivalent of each other.
They're not bad albums. Yeah, they're not bad albums whatsoever. And besides, it's just the worst album because you can tell they put the least amount of effort into it, but they still put effort into it to make it good.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like saying that it's their worst album isn't saying anything at all, really.
Nah, not at all.
But yeah, Kendrick, absolute GOAT. I think he's probably the best rapper of all time.
Okay.
Don't at me.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very valid. Yeah.
And that's why his Pac isn't even on here.
Anyway,
but anyway, y'all go ahead.
Go ahead.
Because
I'll be right back.
The blasphemy is actually insane.
Oh well. Blaspheme.
I shall not. Are we?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. At 5, I got Jadakiss.
Really?
Yeah, it ain't another Jadakiss. Jadakiss be before that Dipset thing too, but that Versus.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Jada, yeah, definitely.
They ain't messing with Jadakiss for real.
No, none whatsoever. That's another one I should have put on here.
Jadakiss be going crazy. My bathtub lift up.
Huh?
The walls do a 360. We got the shit that the government got.
They do?
Hell yeah.
When my coat come in, they got to use the scale that they weigh the whales with. Boy.
Oh, you quoting somebody? I didn't.
Jada.
Yeah.
Jadakiss. So that's 5 for me.
All right.
4. I'm going 3 stacks.
For sure. You don't even really need to say anything about that.
We already talked about Outkast.
Ben talked about Outkast.
For me, at 3, I got Black Thought.
I knew he'd be in there. I knew he was gonna be in there.
You can't beat that level of skill.
I feel like I know the top 2. I'm not gonna say, but I feel like I know.
Top 2.
Okay.
I'm going
Jay-Z.
Don't piss me off, nigga.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
Top 2. I'm going Biggie at 2.
I knew it.
Nigga, shut up.
I knew it.
Oh, who's
That
number
was
1?
that was like the first. That was like the first. I don't know. Like other than like. Oh God! Knock on table. Other than Drake in middle school, I really Biggie was really one of the first artists I really listened to for real.
Okay.
And just kind of getting into that whole thing.
And he's kind of grown with you over the years.
Yeah.
Right.
Or at least his music has new meaning. The music, that's how you know the music is great. When it's got new meaning the older you get.
Yeah.
He's an honorable mention on mine, too.
He's an honorable mention now.
Anyway. Yeah, we see you typing, nigga. We see you typing.
Nigga, I'm texting this girl I'm talking to.
He gonna act like we can't see the screen.
Exactly.
Yeah, we seeing this
like we don't.
my number one.
Yeah,
number one.
We already know who it is.
Lastly, we already.
We need to. Do you need to explain why?
You probably do need to say why. I honestly don't know.
I need to say why.
You should say who it is in general. I don't know.
Oh, I mean it's Kendrick.
Oh, okay.
Lamar,
yeah,
Duckworth.
my fault.
Yeah.
So
who had put you on?
Is Pac on this?
I didn't say anything about Tupac for it. And I had Biggie on there. You didn't have neither.
yeah.
You didn't have either one.
Yeah, they're honorable mentions.
You didn't have either. I ain't count no honorable mention. We talking about 2 of what people consider the greatest artists ever. And you got them an honorable mention. You got them like, oh yeah, by the way, they was here too, just for a little while.
Now back to this big Crate album.
God, dog. Then you got Kendrick at number 1. Wouldn't even be no Kendrick not for Pac anyway.
No, I don't do it.
That's true.
That is true. Ah, well.
Cold world. Yeah, certain individuals in this room harassed me every day.
Yeah, for sure.
Until I listened to Kendrick.
You listened to that Kendrick yet?
Finally I did. And it's kind of been steamrolling from there.
For sure. We seen him in tour. We seen him on the tour this year. Mm-hmm. Everything I thought it would ever be.
We'll definitely be going to the next one.
Hell yeah.
We'll be selling my left pinky toe to get right in the front. I need to be right in the front.
All right, Delarice.
Hey. Yeah, I bet you I'll be in that front though. I need to be.
Right there.
You shoot off my pinky too.
Yeah.
All right.
But
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Really. I mean, it's Kendrick. We don't really need to.
For sure.
Go ahead.
I think he's the only artist that's in all of our top 5. I think so. He has to be. Mm-hmm. Fifth, I'm not gonna lie. I cheated on this. This is what it's always been. Tied for 5th is Drake and Travis Scott.
Yeah, I don't really got much opinion anymore.
Drake is an artist. Say what you will about Drake now. But Drake, for that first half of his career, that run, y'all can't deny Drake was spinning. I think Drake still has the talent. I think Drake still can make great albums. Take Care is a classic. Nothing Was the Same was a classic. If you're reading this is considered a classic mixtape. He has many of my favorite songs of all time. He has a lot of my favorite verses all time. He was one of the defining artists that kind of helped me kind of develop my taste in music in general.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
So Drake was one of my first favorite rappers. He's one of my first favorite artists of all time. So
I can respect that.
And I still see flashes of that greatness with him to this day. It's just a matter of him actually bringing it back out.
Yeah, no, and I ain't saying this just because Pac and Biggie weren't on my list. I'm just,
yeah.
I'm saying this because I think Drake is a good artist. Don't get me wrong, but you're not going to convince me that he's a better rapper than Kendrick or really a better rapper than anybody I mentioned on my list.
I don't think anybody's having that conversation though.
That is a lie. I am sure they are. Somewhere.
No, there's plenty of people having that conversation.
Other than Drake stands.
It's not a logical. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like no,
but pure hip hop, nobody's having that conversation.
At least they better not be.
The Joe Budden and Mal and Rory, they're not having that conversation.
Okay, never mind.
Academics is having that conversation, but it's academics.
Well, academic. It's kind of ironic how his name is Academics, yet he's uneducated.
Slow. Yeah.
Academic. He's very much not academic.
Not at all.
He's an academic.
But let me get to it. Trav, if Drake was for that first half of like my teen years, Trav was like the later in the early 20s. Like Travis, like, is an artist that ever since I first started listening to him, I remember like hearing Travis before, but where he really first clicked for me, I'll never forget it. It was a spring afternoon in 2018, right before Astroworld was getting ready to drop.
At
I was
11:59.
I was with my mom, and we were riding around, and Love Galore came on, and I don't know, that something about that song in that context, that vibe just hit different. I must have played that song 10, 15 times after that in a row. And Travis, for me, when it comes to his production, when it comes to his energy, when it comes to how he shifted his sound and his style throughout his entire career, when it comes to the runs he's been on, the work he's turned in, whether it be Days Before Rodeo, it's a classic album that just turned 10 yesterday, matter of fact. And then Astroworld, we already know what Astroworld did. Mm-hmm. Arguably the biggest album
in 2019.
One of the biggest albums of the 21st century, easily. One of the biggest runs for a rapper ever, easily, gotta be. Undeniably.
I wouldn't say easily.
No, I would say so.
I wouldn't say easily.
For Astroworld,
are we talking about Travis?
Yeah.
Scott?
Astroworld, we're not gonna act like Astroworld wasn't a cultural moment. That was a cultural
the biggest
moment.
Run for a rapper?
Not ever.
In the
one of the biggest.
But you said in
of the 21st century, yes, definitely. You cannot deny that.
I can, and I shall. Your next number 4.
No. Trav run Astroworld
of the 21st century.
Cause
yeah,
you dragging it for real.
Of the 21st.
We're not gonna act like Travis was one of the biggest artists in the world.
He was. He
is.
But I wouldn't say in the 21st century. I'd probably say in the past decade.
In the 21st century, how many rap albums in pop culture have been as big or bigger than Astroworld? Just on a pop culture mainstream level, along with great music. You got Get Rich or Die Trying. You got Dropout. Probably The Card to 3.
You helping me out, bro.
But I'm saying there's not that many albums that did that. Astroworld is one of the only albums comparable to that. That's come out in the 2010s. You could say Damn as well.
Damn, Pimp a Butterfly.
Pimp a Butterfly did not have...
Pimp a Butterfly, yes it did.
In the hip hop culture, in terms of like hardcore hip hop for sure. But overall pop culture level, in terms of brand deals and endorsements,
you know
and
how
shit
many
like
times
that,
a day I was hearing All Right on the radio?
But how many times was you hearing
Black
Sicko
Lives
Mode?
Matter?
Exactly. We're not going to act like Sicko Mode wasn't everywhere in 2018, 19, and 20.
I didn't hear that much at 20, but I'll give you 19.
Sicko Mode? Come on now.
I'll give you 19.
We're not going to act like Travis's face and his brand wasn't everywhere after that.
I mean, it was everywhere for the wrong reasons.
How was it for the wrong reason? Excluding the fest. I'm talking about the album.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
I'm talking about the album. We're not talking about the fest. We're talking about the album.
I'm talking about the fest.
We're not going to act like his name, his brand wasn't everywhere. McDonald's, all this different stuff that he did.
So why is it you can talk about fashion and all the other shit, but when it's something negative, now you want to focus on the music. Now you want to focus on this is about the music.
It is about the music. It's about the music, and it's about what the music did for his career. It's about the era that it created. How many artists in hip hop have created whole movements culturally with the album?
Good bit.
I'm talking about in the 2010s forward.
Kendrick.
Other than Kendrick.
You said name an artist.
Other than Kendrick.
Probably Drake.
Not like Astroworld, though. We're not going to act like Astroworld wasn't one of the biggest things in pop culture.
No, it was until,
But the overall, the heights that he reached with that album, though.
Okay, whatever.
The overall run that he was on and able to go through. There's a reason he could go through.
He ain't say nothing about Utopia yet.
I mean, I'm talking about Astroworld. And then Utopia was a furthering of it. It wasn't as big. No, it wasn't. But we're not going to sit here and we're not going to act like Travis didn't have a run. Off of one album.
No, he did. I'll give you that slightly.
off of one album.
Yeah, I think I just like to argue, bro. Like,
But that's enough of that. Otherwise, you could be here all day.
I can give you that slightly. Like McDonald's and Fortnite, yeah,
for sure.
Maybe just a tad.
Fourth, Kendrick.
Yeah,
Kendrick is fourth. We don't even need to talk about Kendrick at this point.
Bro, I'm just making this longer for myself.
Kendrick, one of the greatest artists.
That game, I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, Kendrick, one of the greatest artists of all time in any genre. Period. I believe he's one of the greatest creative minds that's ever walked the face of this earth. In terms of just overall, when we look at an artistic perspective on things, there's very few people that have ever put pen to a pad the way Kendrick Lamar has. In general.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Correct.
I believe he's going to go down as the greatest rapper of his generation. He's going to go down as one of the greatest musicians of his generation. He's already one of the most Grammy awarded artists ever. He's tied with Kanye and Jay. And did it in way less time. Because he's not even 20 years into his mainstream career. When we really look at it. Kanye and Jay did that more towards like the latter.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
So yeah, we're not going to go too much. What hasn't Kendrick done? What isn't Kendrick going to continue to do?
And number 3?
Hove.
Jay-Z. I was about to say, yeah.
Jay.
Yeah,
when we look at like...
Thanks, man.
One of my artists, one of my favorite rappers of all time, when I was first discovering rap and kind of like informing my taste on rap, Jay obviously was one of the first names that came to mind. Everybody talking about Jay-Z. But in terms of lyrical skill and ability, Jay definitely one of them ones. Jay's run, that first half of his career, Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, Black Album, classic albums.
Mm-hmm.
Topped the charts multiple times. Was one of the rappers that brought rap to the forefront of mainstream America, elevated it to a different position in pop culture, along with Eminem, who's my second favorite rapper of all time.
I got an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
I didn't really care much. Well, I like Blueprint. I just didn't like it as much as you did.
It's my favorite album of all time.
Except for like Renegade. That's it. Good, keep on.
But yeah, no. But overall, I definitely say Jay definitely has earned his place. That late album, a late career album, 444, is considered to be a classic. He's one of the first rappers that kind of came through.
That was only Jay album I listened to front to back.
Fire, isn't it? Fire production from No ID.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Jay, he's one of the rappers that kind of got people talking about this whole late career still, because you remember back then rap was at a point to where people were like, it's a young man's game, only young people can do this.
It was young. There was no old men to be in it.
But Jay was one of the people that paved it forward. He's one of the first older superstars that was really still making a case of being great. Same thing with Clips now, what they're doing. Nas followed shortly after Jay. Mm-hmm. So these legends are still doing it to the highest level of ability and skill. And they're still showing that, regardless how old you are, you still have a valid spot in rap.
Right. Clips is a huge example of that.
For sure. And then Jay, definitely, he had his influence for sure. What he's done in terms of putting artists that in turn also went on to become some of the greatest of all time. People like Kanye, Cole was signed to Jay at one point. He's definitely had his place in developing and pushing the culture forward. Wayne, that's his favorite rapper. So with no Jay-Z, a lot of things in hip-hop ain't what they are. So
right, I agree with that.
Hove definitely third. M is second. M was my first favorite rapper of all time. M was probably the first rapper I listened to for real. His first 3 albums, especially Eminem Show, I still think are masterpieces. He went on arguably one of the greatest album runs ever. Not just critically, commercially. Culturally, he was everywhere.
In the 21st century.
I knew he was going to do that shit too. I knew he was going to. As soon as I said, I was like, oh, he's going to bring back. But yeah. What could be said about Eminem that hasn't already been said? One of the greatest lyricists. Whatever you want to say about his later catalog isn't necessarily as great, but the lyrical skill and the penmanship hasn't waned whatsoever.
It hasn't.
He's still very valid as a top, arguably 5, if not top 3, lyricist in that conversation all time. I don't think that's ever going to be taken away from him, regardless of like how much he isn't necessarily what he was before.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting
Y'all
for.
say it.
Anybody been waiting
Kanye
for this
West,
shit.
number 1.
Yeah, we already know.
I knew this nigga was going to do that shit.
when it comes to Kanye, man,
Help his damn self.
say what you will about.
Get more Kanye. Go ahead.
Say what you will about him now.
Right.
Obviously, what he is today. I mean, when we look at this whole list, all of this start with Kanye in the sense that he was my first. What?
Why is this nigga humming? Go ahead.
Because when I look at my list and like my taste when it comes to rap, Kanye is the person that really made me not only fall in love with rap, because before I listened to rap, but he was the artist that made me want to delve more into the culture. He was the one that made me want to watch the interviews. He was the one that made me want to learn more about the history of hip hop and how you got to him, like who came before and how he influenced people that came up after. And just from a musical perspective, when it comes to music, there's never been an artist before or since where the music just connects with me in a way that I can't like describe it. Like honestly, for me, like Kanye is just that artist to where it's just like, and he just, what his music is just what I love about music, period.
Right.
In all different forms. Yeah. Every album up till probably, I say till Ye, Kids See Ghosts.
Yeah, the creativity of it all.
Yeah, the creativity, the versatility, the reinventions, the influence, the impact is all there. So indeed, Kanye will always be my favorite artist musically. Say what you will about him now. I don't fuck with what he is today, but there's no denying his influence and his impact in the culture. Absolutely. But that's all I have to say.
Well, anything else you got to say, bro? Man, with all that being said, man, we was a long one.
Hell yeah.
Over 2 hours.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too, bro. With that being said, and the crazy part is we were talking about how we were going to break this all up.
I mean, you still could. You edit it. You can do whatever.
Hell yeah,
man. With that being said, man, I've been Jay.
This has been Rodney.
I've been DJ.
We're LATD. Remember, everyone. Name y'all's top favorite rappers out there.
For sure.
We would love to hear that.
I would love to hear that.
Survey?
We can.
We can. Yeah, Tupac and Biggie on your list. Let us know. Let us know in the comments.
Nigga, cut this shit
with
off.
With that being said, y'all remember, look at the details, man. Peace.